Hey you guys, welcome to Regimen Week at Acne.org. Today is the first day, and I wanted to show you exactly what I do in the morning for my morning routine. I know on the Regimen pages, oh, this is me getting up. I know on the Regimen pages I don't go into excruciating detail, so this is your chance for excruciating detail. Looking good, getting up there. So I brushed my teeth first. Um, did a video about that last week, why it's important to brush your teeth first. This is me getting in the shower, and I make sure that I get my face wet um, to get it ready for a shave. I'll talk more about shaving later in the week in one of those videos. And I'm actually using the Acne.org cleanser to wash my hair just because it's similar to a baby shampoo, and I love it for that reason. So this is when I would normally shave. I'll give you more instructions on that on Thursday. And so I'm lathering up again, and I'm going to very, very gently wash my face here. Barely, barely touching. 10 seconds or less. There we go. I just kind of let the water more or less get the cleanser off of me instead of rubbing with my hands too much. A little rubbing. And then I'm going to very, very gently pat dry with the towel. I use the edges of the towel. Oh, okay, this is me. All right, so I'm dry now, and this is me spending time doing stuff in between washing and putting on benzoyl peroxide. I go around, I answer my emails, I do different stuff in the 5 to 15 minutes that I wait for my skin to dry. These are some emails that I got from you guys recently. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how you can incorporate the regimen into your daily life. My glamorous office made from old doors, my desk there. Okay, so it's been, probably about 10-15 minutes. I'm completely dry. And so I get the BP, and I actually have mirrors all over the house. And I do that, I have mirrors all over the house because I like to put on the benzoyl peroxide and apply it kind of while I'm talking to people, or just kind of hanging out, watching TV, whatever it is, because it gets kind of boring just to stare at myself in the mirror and put on the benzoyl peroxide. So, oh, okay, so that's it. I dab it all over my face, get it ready, and then very, very gently apply it. Oh, this is me talking to Kent, which is usually what I do in the morning when I'm putting on BP. I'm talking to Kent or Miriam or Michelle or somebody else who's around here. I have no shame. I don't really care that I'm putting on acne cream. Everybody's used to it in my life. And I'm being really, really gentle again. It kind of looks like I'm going quickly. When you start the regimen, you might have to go much slower than this to make sure that you're being super gentle. But because I've been doing this for so long, I'm able to go quickly yet stay gentle. It might not appear that I'm being gentle, but I promise you, I'm barely touching my skin. I'm just kind of smearing the benzoyl peroxide around. I'm going to avoid my eye area. I'm not super sensitive around there, but some of you guys really are, so make sure that you avoid getting too close to the eyes. And you'll also notice that I'm paying attention to make sure that I cover every square centimeter of my skin. I've definitely noticed before that even if I miss like a little spot in my skin, I might break out there. So I make sure that I get into every little crack and crevice. It's not humid in San Francisco where I live, so it gets absorbed pretty quickly here, but it's summertime now, so you guys who live in humid environments might need to take longer than I'm taking here to wait for the BP to absorb into your skin. Again, this looks like I might be rubbing a little bit, but I'm not. I'm just being super gentle. I keep on saying to be super gentle because it's just such an important part of this. You want to really make sure that you're not irritating your skin by rubbing. And I do my nose last usually. That's because my nose is kind of the greasiest part of my face, so I like to wait for last for that. And I am touching my hair and my eyebrows a little bit with the benzoyl peroxide, and I do think it might lighten the hair just very, very slightly, but not anything really noticeable. So I don't think it's a big issue really for me. There I am doing my nose last. The nose is a tough place for acne too, so if you have a problem with your nose, just really load it up with benzoyl peroxide. I'm just getting all the remainders off there. Getting it, it's more or less absorbed now. So if I have a few areas with a little bit more benzoyl peroxide, I'll just wipe it off real quick. Okay, washing my hands. Don't want to touch anything with benzoyl peroxide on my hands because it'll bleach it. All right, and so then I've got 5 to 15 minutes again to kind of do some stuff. So I usually make my bed and maybe make a little breakfast, make a little tea. I make everything quickly, so I have like 1 minute oats. And I just do scrambled eggs real quick, and usually that takes me that 5 to 15 minutes. It's a perfect amount of time. There's the oats and the eggs. Tea. There were 2 cups of tea. The big one's for Kent. He drinks a lot of tea. All right, so I wash my hands, and it's time to moisturize. I like to use about 1.5 pumps of moisturizer in the morning, get nice and moist, and I add about 5 drops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of jojoba oil, and mix it all around. And then I kind of get it on my fingers, and then I apply it to my face, real gently. And I also make sure I get it on my neck because my neck gets dry too. I save my nose for last usually. And that's about it for the moisturizer. Nice and quick. And wash my hands again. Done. And that's it. So then it's on with the day, and the regimen is just like part of my day. Now it's time to eat.